Hi everyone. So everyone feels a bit angry and can't really explain it. Now, I don't care what you think about this woman on the screen now. This woman is an absolute legend. Do you know why? Because she knows the law. She knows the fundamental laws of this land. Now, first of all, they come for the English language. They sodomised the English language. Then they came for our constitution. Oh dear, like the modern leaders, if you like. Oh dear. Oh, we can't have the public knowing that they have that much power. Or we'll leave it open. We'll leave it open to edit and we'll say, oh, it's not written. It doesn't stand up in court. What a load of baloney. Suella knew this. The real reason why they got rid of Suella from the AG Attorney General position is because she wanted reform. She wanted to close that constitution so that it forces the justice system to abide by the laws that they're currently breaking. There's a lot of innocent people in jail. Corrupt judges, police, CPS, they all scratch each other's backs. If you didn't know that, you know that now. The Constitution prevents that, or they can't have someone come in and force us to abide by the law because we've been far too comfortable for far too many decades to have change now. Or we can't do that. We must have a reshuffle. And that's what happened. So that poor woman has done her best to force these judges, to force the police, to force Parliament to abide by the laws of this nation, and they shaft her every single time. They know she's far too powerful, and they know that she knows that the public have more power than Parliament. Or we can't have the public know about that, can we? So we'll just manipulate the public. We'll let them believe that we haven't got a written constitution. We'll leave it open for edit and say it's not written. We'll manipulate them. They've lied to us time and time again. And it's not until people realise this, when you do realise this, you're going to feel a lot more powerful, therefore you're going to want to do more. But there's far too many sleeping lions, isn't there? Now, what you saw on Saturday was typical setup of native Brits. Suella knew this. Mark Rowley was supposed to be fired today. But Fishy Rishi, Mark and David Cameron collaborated to get rid of Suella by Monday morning. They are tyrants. Now, Fishy Rishi doesn't actually have that much power because he wasn't elected by us. Suella Braverman, on the other hand, she was elected by her constituent, etc. Therefore, anything happened to Rishi, she could have been put into power. Oh no, they can't have that, can they? Can't have that. Oh dear. Lord Lawson gave Parliament and the unelected House of Lords a very stern warning after Brexit, because he understands the laws, he understands about the Constitution problem, and he said this: when you go against the will of the public, you're playing with fire. Lord Lawson knows what's about to happen. That's why he gave Parliament and the unelected House of Lords that stern warning, because he knows the public have more power. Therefore, if we wanted to, it basically says if all peaceful, calm approaches have been exhausted, then we can calmly, forcefully remove those in power that are basically shafting us. And we still have that right, we still have that power, but there's too many people that are too scared to do that, aren't they? Because they've been manipulated into thinking we don't have any power. We do. You just need to understand the laws. You need to study it. Suella knows everything. That's why I said they had to do a reshuffle with her to get her away from the AG position. And then now she was far too powerful to be the Home Secretary, wasn't she? Far too powerful. Because she knew Tommy Robinson was right. She knew the public were right. She knows what goes on behind closed doors because she's seen it. She didn't agree with it. She wanted reform. So there we go, guys. So unless you want more of the same, then you're going to have it. But if you're fed up with it, if you're sick of it, lose the fear and start showing a calm force, if you like, and educate your children, because we don't want our kids growing up to be manipulated by these unelected parasites, do we? We've been shafted, people, and we need to do something about it. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm just advocating for people who do know the law to come together and make a stand, because we can't have this anymore. We had jihads, we had Hamas on the streets of London, and the police just stood there and didn't do nothing. They set up native Brits. Nothing normally scares me, but that did. What I saw on Saturday did. You know, when they do the sky view in the helicopter, I did not know there was that many in this country. It scared me. It really did scare me. I really do hope, I'd like to hope that they were imported in just for these protests, like they were with the anti-Trump protests and the pro-EU protests. But I don't think they were. We're done for. And now as well, you get jihads knocking on people's doors at 3:30 in the morning in Salford, threatening them. Yeah, so we've got all that to deal with next. Yeah. What are you going to do, people? Just lay back and, you know, let it all happen? Or you're going to stand up and fight? Oh dear. I don't know what else to say. I was in tears this morning when I heard about, because she was the only MP that knows the law, really, and is willing to abide by the law. I'm really more than angry. Anyway, guys, rant over. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.